Omega, which means he's before all mankind, before everybody.
Yes,
He is the
okay, but how
first.
many years he
Listen,
preached?
listen, I'm answering you from
One
the Bible.
preach.
If you don't like the answer, go jump from the top of the mountain. This is not, you are playing games now. Jesus says, before Abraham I am. So his birth is not important for me, because this is just when he came in the flesh, but he exists already. He exists before
Okay.
Abraham, before Adam, before everybody. He is the first, he is the last, which means everything. And the Bible says everything was created by him and for him. So, and he is the visible
You
image of
are
the invisible God.
indoctrinated, man.
Now I answer you. Now are you going to
You
answer
are,
me? What kind of
no, I
facility?
have a simple
What kind of
question you can
facility
answer. You
God?
are indoctrinated.
What kind of facility God? He says to us that women have a sperm from their ribs, and can you prove me wrong that Allah is silly and stupid?
Okay, it was nice talking to you.
Why you
Have a nice
are
day.
running away? Why you are running away? Is your wife, she having a
Because
sperm in
you
her chest now?
no, because you won't answer my question.
I answered
So
you.
the
I
discussion
answered you.
has
You are a coward. You are running. I answered you. I said Jesus said when he's exist, his
no. Just
existence is
how
before
many years
Abraham,
he preached?
before
1 or 3
Adam. No,
years.
this is what Jesus said. If you don't like what Jesus said, then that you are a coward. You ask me where? We are talking about the Bible, not what people says. The Bible is the answer. The Bible says that Jesus
Yes.
said that before Abraham I am. So you ask me about his birth, that is very silly.
That's not my question.
I
How
don't
many
care.
years
I
he
don't care.
preached?
I
1 or
don't
3?
care. I don't care. Do you know when Muhammad is born? Really, nobody knows. But Muslims, they are guessing. They say that Monday.
Okay.
What Monday? If you look
Have
at
a
the birth,
nice day.
just to show you, don't run. Just don't run. If you go right now and tell me what month you celebrate the birthday of Muhammad, it was 2 months ago, right? But 2 years
No,
ago,
I
it
don't.
was
I
4
don't
months ago.
celebrate. I
Yes,
don't.
you see,
We
guys,
only have 2
Muhammad. If you go
celebrations.
right now and search on Google, you will find the birth of Muhammad. Once was in July. Once was in June. Once was in February.
Mhm.
Was once in
Yes.
March. Why? Because the stupid Islamic calendar keep moving around the year, and that's why Ramadan is the
Yes.
same. So Ramadan
But
sometime in December.
but Muslims don't worship Muhammad.
You
So it's
worship
not
Muhammad.
important.
You worship Muhammad more than Allah. Here we go. The Quran confirmed that. What do you want me to show you that Muhammad is more important to obey more than Allah?
Yes, show me, please.
All right, here we go. Which one you have to obey first, Allah or Muhammad?
Allah.
What if I show you that Allah, he said you obey Muhammad first?
Good.
Hmm.
I'm curious.
All right. Did you say I'm curious?
Hmm.
You're not curious about to find out how the women have a sperm. Anyway,
Yeah,
let us
that's
see.
not so important for me.
Okay, here we go. Chapter 4, verse number 80. It says, the one who obey Allah, the messenger, he obey Allah. Do you see it?
Yes. Yes.
So
I
which
don't
one?
see, but I hear you.
Which one is first to obey?
Yes, but that was during the time of the prophet. That
Doesn't
was during
matter,
the
my
time.
friend. No, that's the time. Now you obey him still. Don't be a liar.
Oh.
The time.
No.
Stop moving your tongue in the empty cup. Let's ask me why Allah says, if this is the one is talking is Allah, why he says the one who obey Muhammad, he obey Allah.
Yeah, when the prophet was alive, people need to obey the prophet.
This is not the
Yes.
question. Why he have to be obeyed? And then if you obey Muhammad, you obey Allah. Not if you obey Allah, you obey Muhammad.
Because Muhammad is prophet.
Because Muhammad is God and Allah is he's just a shade, nothing.
Oh,
Let
come
me
on,
ask you:
come on, man.
Is Muhammad
Come on.
is a Muhammad is a sinner man? Yes or no?
Sorry, a
Is
sinner?
Muhammad a sinner man? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so how you say obey a sinner man, and by obeying a sinner man you obey Allah?
Yes, Muhammad was prophet, but just a human.
This is
Just
not the
like all
question.
of
This
us.
is not the question. How Allah he says if you obey the sinner man Muhammad, you just confirm that Muhammad is a sinner. How you say if you obey the sinner Muhammad, you obey Allah? He is a sinner.
Yes.
So how a sinner can be obeyed blindly?
But this is, yes, he can sin.
So how
But he
Allah he
sinned.
says obey Muhammad? Then if Muhammad is a
Yes.
sinner, he can make bad things. Like, let us say, imagine, say if you obey Christian Prince, you
Yes.
obey God. Okay, that's stupid because Christian Prince is a sinner, and that's mean if we do what he do, we are going to be in trouble. So how you confirm to me that Muhammad is a sinner, but whoever obey Muhammad, he obey Allah?
Yeah, because the general message was good. The general message was
My
good.
friend, what message? What general message? Whoever obey the messenger, doesn't matter what he say, you obey.
Yes.
Okay, but he's a sinner. You just confirm to me he's a sinner.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's mean he
Every
do.
human is a sinner.
Okay, no problem. That's wonderful. Every human is a sinner, except Jesus, according to Quran in chapter 19, verse
Yes.
19. It says he's holy. Thank you. Now listen.
That's right.
Okay, So whoever obey Muhammad, the sinner obey Allah. That means Allah is a sinner too, because he approved the sin of Muhammad to be
Oh,
obeyed.
look.
Looking, I'm
People
looking.
can,
Look.
a person can sin, but he can still be a good person.
Mhm. Really? So,
Yeah.
so if we have a hooker, and Allah He says,
This is
whoever
like
obey
an
his,
extreme example.
no,
like
this is
really
extreme.
really
No, that's not
example.
extreme. Muhammad, he was a hooker, and I can prove it, and his father was a hooker.
No, come on.
Okay, did
A
you
hooker,
have
like
my
a
book? Did you
prostitute.
have my book? Did you
Do
have
you
my
mean
book? Did you have
prostitute?
my book? Did you go and see the reference? The father of Muhammad was offered money for sex. Yes or a lie?
I don't know.
You don't you do not know. I don't care if you know or not. I know. So Muhammad is from a family of hookers, and he himself was a hooker. He married a woman
Oh,
just because of money. 25 years older than
No.
him.
His uncles were the guardians of the Kaaba.
What guardian?
He
This
was
is a
from
lie.
Yes.
Even read the story. Read the story of Khadija. When the father of Khadija learned, Khadija, she made her father get drunk in order to make Muhammad, to make him believe that Muhammad became a husband.
These are all rumors. These are all
My friend, what rumors? I can show it to you from your Islamic books. What are
I
you,
have never,
guys? This
I
is
have
rumors.
never read this. This kind of nonsense.
I don't care if you read or not. This is why I'm a Christian prince and you are not. Now we go back to zero.
Only you
We
are
go back
saying
to
it,
zero.
nobody else.
We go back to zero. Hi.
Hi.
So now chapter
Hi.
4 verse number 80, it says whoever obey the sinner Muhammad, he is obeying Allah. So your God is promoting sinners to be in charge of mankind, and is claiming that if you obey a sinner you are saved. How that can be?
Yes, we are all sinners. It's like a repetition.
So how you say obey the
argument.
sinners? How Allah He says if you obey the sinners you obey God?
Well, He doesn't say that.
It says that in front of you. You are the one who said to me Muhammad is a sinner. Are you going to swallow your words again? Okay, so you confirm that to me. That's wonderful.
But the Quran doesn't say follow the sinners.
It says here whoever obey Muhammad, he obey Allah.
Yes.
But when Muhammad is a sinner, that's it.
Yes, every human is a sinner.
So okay, so whoever obey Muhammad, the sinner, he obey Allah. How if we obey a sinner? What if Muhammad now?
Yeah.
He come with many things stupid. As an example, Muhammad, he says if a woman she see a man, he is looking at her in dirty way, she have to give him her boobs.
No, it doesn't say that. Come on.
Do you want me to show you?
I can't see. I'm on the phone. I'm still on the bus.
Yeah, you are on the phone. You can switch. No problem. You can mute YouTube. Let me show you. This is your prophet. He ordered a woman to give her boobs to a stranger, and to.
I don't believe that.
I don't care if you believe it or not. You know, this is funny. I don't believe it. I mean, this is your book. Are you insulting your prophet?
Oh, this whole discussion is very funny.
I know. Say hi again. Here we go. This is your prophet. A woman, she came to him. Her name is Sahla bint Suhail, and she said that my husband is getting jealous for this guy. He is in our house. So he said to her, give him your boobs and let him suckle it 10 times. So the woman, she said, how I'm going to suckle him and he is a grown man?
Hadith. Come on, man.
Huh?
About this is a really weak hadith. I know this hadith.
What weak hadith? This is Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. What are you talking about? Even this one is Sahih now, is weak? You Muslims are very funny. What are you talking about?
Those extreme examples.
I don't care.
You're always looking for extreme
how in the world you come to the
stories.
conclusion that this is a weak hadith? This is Sahih Muslim, and we can find you in Sahih al-Bukhari.
But I listened a couple of times to your podcast.
Why you say it's a weak? Why you are lying? Can you give me one reference in the world say this is a weak hadith?
Yes.
Give me.
You know.
What do you know?
You know.
I know everything. I know that this is not the only weak here I see is the boobs of the Muslim women who they are tired from being suckled by men.
But is this Christian behavior?
You see, in the Christian behavior,
Jesus
here we go.
like
so you are ashamed. So if I quote for you, if I quote for you what your prophet, listen. See, guys, when I quote for him what his prophet ordered women to do, he get upset. It's your prophet who said, "Let your Muslim women get their boobs to be suckled." So why you are saying to me, is that a Christian behavior? Let me ask you the same question: is that a prophet behavior to order women to give their boobs to be sucked?
I know a lot of Christians, but
this is not the question. Like is that a good behavior of a prophet of God who he claimed he had the same God of Moses? Did Moses order his followers to give the women to give their boobs to be suckled?
Have you read the Talmud?
Talmud is the book of the devil. You can go and have fun with it, the same
Have
as the
you read
Quran.
it?
I don't care
Have
about
you
the
read
Talmud.
it?
This is the book of Shaitan.
Oh, so you didn't have read it?
We do not care for it. This is the book of Rabbi. It's not a book of the Jews.
And the Old Testament, have you read it?
Yes, we did read it. Don't change the topic.
Okay.
And you are changing the topic now.
You find in the Old Testament
Hmm.
verses which speak about genocide, about killing infants.
And
Which is worse?
Hmm.
Your verse about Muhammad and the woman?
you are
or
talking about
genocide?
somebody. Okay, you are talking about somebody saw a vision and dream of killing everybody. That's wonderful. Now, that
No, killing donkeys, killing infants, taking the girls as
yes,
slaves,
yes,
everything.
it's about a vision he saw. No problem. I'm asking you now the same question. Are you condemning killing babies?
Yes.
Okay, what if I show you that your Quran speak proudly about killing babies?
And do you know?
Don't change the topic. Do you know? And do you know? You see, you keep jumping like a monkey from a place to a place. You want to talk about killing babies? We talk about killing babies. Are we done with the suckling now?
Yes, we are now talking about.
I'm so proud about
babies.
your prophet. I'm
Okay.
so proud about your prophet. I'm going to immigrate to Islamic City to start suckling tomorrow. Actually, I was going to open a drive-through suckling business in Las Vegas. And we will hire Muslim women to do it halal. You know, men, they drive through and they suckle the boobs of Muslim women because this is halal in Islam.
If you want to be adopted by a woman, you can.
What adopted, man? This guy is an adult.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's a man. What adopted? Since when you can adopt a man by suckling his boobs?
Yes, yes. This is like.
So are you saying to me, with my respect to you, are you saying, with my respect to you, I don't mean to insult here about conversation. I'm saying to you, if your neighbor, he suckled your wife boobs, he became her son?
Yeah.
Amazing, guys. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? This guy, he just said, if his neighbor, Abu Muhammad, he suckled his wife boobs, he became her son.
Yes.
Can you show me the reference?
No, I can show it because I'm in the bus.
No, you know, okay, when you are going to be home, how long is going to take you to be home?
Like 45 minutes.
Okay, my friend, give me your address. I want to be your wife's son. Is that okay?
I'm not married.
Okay, your sister.
Yeah, yeah.
Your mother.
Yeah, she's already married.
Okay, so what? In Islam is you told me this is about adopting a man. I want to be adopted.
Yes.
I want to be adopted by all the women in your town. Is that okay? Can you find me women to adopt me?
Sure. Maybe if you come to
so
my
I'm
town,
going to get ready. You. I'm not going to drink for the coming 2 centuries. And each time I get thirsty, I'm going to suckle Muslim women. Is that what you're saying to me?
No, you can only do it one time.
What do you mean one time?
You cannot do it like 100 times.
No, the Quran says 10 times.
Okay, come to my town. I find a woman for you. You can suckle. Okay.
Okay, no problem, my friend. So you are the second vendor of Allah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, nice to meet you, my friend.
Business.
All right. Don't forget to leave your card for us so we can find you a lot of customers.
Yeah.
And don't forget, it says I have to do it 10 times until I am satisfied.
Sure.
Okay.
But it was nice talking to you.
All right, all right. Take care. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi. This guy was so excited. He wanna call me you coward. Blah 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 blah. I mean, when you see their text, you think that those people are really something. Look at this guy, CP liar. Potato. Let us see Abdullah. Tricks of Christians, missionaries, misquoting Islam. This guy, he is sending me a video. Tricks. Okay. Hi Abdul, how are you?
How are you, Abdul? How's everything?
Is your sheikh there?
Yeah, my shake. I'm shake right now.
This is a sheikh with me?
Yeah, milkshake.
I'm talking serious now. Are you Sheikh Abdul or not?
Yes, I'm milkshake.
You're what?
Milkshake.
I'm not joking with you. I'm not, you want me to hang up on you?
It's me. It's not the sheikh.
Okay, so I'm asking you. Just answer like a man. Don't be silly. So now, what do you want? You send me a link of Christian misquoting the Quran. Is that correct?
Yeah. You receive show to all the Christians so
okay.
they can see.
Is that a video?
Yes, a video.
I can't play a video. Sorry, they will play copyright over it. So what? Tell me about this. Give me an example how the Christian misquote.
When you watch it, you're gonna see it.
No, you have to tell me. I cannot watch it here. I cannot play it. So you have to tell us now. Tell us what. I'm giving you a chance to tell people how people they
So okay,
misquote the Quran.
okay, give me some time. When you finish it, let me know.
What's finish? Let me know.
So when you so you're asking questions.
Give
so
me an
time so I
example.
can speak to
Give me an example. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hmm.
So what you do is, right? So as we Muslims, right? We have Quran and Hadith, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Quran is the only divine revelation from God.
Hmm.
Okay. Hadith.
That's not true.
So see, you're not letting me talk now.
Yeah, you never heard of something called Hadith Qudsi?
You wanna you wanna let me speak, or
You do not know what
you
I'm
wanna
talking
go?
about. Anyway, continue. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Hadith, as everyone knows, all the Muslims, and we know that Hadith they were written in books, 300 years later after the demise of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Quran, it was written by the Sahaba radhiyallahu anhum, it was saved with them. So Hadith, they were memorized by most of the Sahaba, right? Most of the companions of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So the way Quran came, it was written at that time, compiled together, because as you know, in one of the battles, 70 of the Huffaz, the people who memorized Quran, they died. So Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu, may Allah be pleased with him, he said to the Sahabas that we have to compile the Quran at that time, right? So they got together and they compiled the Quran together at that time. So Hadith, they didn't compile the Hadith at that time. So Hadith, with the Hadith, Imam Bukhari, he goes with the Hadith, like, if that person that he's getting Hadith from, this is 300 years between them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Between the Sahabas and the companions of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and in the time that he's meeting them now. So as he meeting all those people at that time, so when he's getting the Hadith from them, so Imam Bukhari, this guy, so what he does is that he wants the people to get to, he's not going to take Hadith from that person who just says, no, I heard Hadith from so and so, he quoted it from so and so, right? He gave me this Hadith from so and so. He will get the Hadith from that person that he met that person on that day, okay? So
he will get the Hadith from that person who met that person in that day. But Bukhari, he came
like that person, like, who those two people who shook the hands, like, they saw each other and they shook their hands.
Al-Bukhari, he wasn't there, was he?
He was not there.
So
but
how he can be sure? How he can be
people.
sure? How he can be sure that this hadith is reported from what people says? I can say I heard this from my father, and my father heard it from his father, etc. But there is no proof. If one of us is a liar, the rest of the story is a lie.
So how is that a lie?
Secondly, your Quran you have today, you don't have the book of Sahaba. This is a big fat lie. You Muslims have zero book. It's called Book of Sahaba. You have recitation of a guy you claim. Hold on. You claim.
Have you read Hayat al-Sahaba?
Yes, I did read it. There's no book. It's called the Book of Sahaba. This is a big fat lie. Where we can find? Okay, where we can find the oldest Quran, please? Can you show me
the oldest Quran? That's what you have in front of you.
No, this is the recitation of Hafs.
Recitation of Hafs.
Yes. Do you want me to show you proof?
Okay.
Do you have the Quran in Arabic in front of you?
Okay.
Do you have the Quran in Arabic in front of you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go to page A.
Page 8 on the Quran?
Page A.
A?
A.
8 or A?
A as apple.
There's no A page.
I don't know what kind of Quran you have, but anyway, here we go. This is the page A. Look with me on the screen.
Look with you on the screen, okay. Yes.
Riwayatu hadha al-Mushaf, and you speak Arabic, so you have no excuse, correct?
I'm so proud about you, Prophet. I'm so proud about you.
Mute you too, please.
So now, what do you want? You send me a link of Christian.
Mute YouTube. All right.
Let me see. I'm getting it. Okay, this is Riwayah hadha al-Mushaf.
Did you mute YouTube?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. Do you see it says كتب هذا المصحف رواية هذا المصحف ومصطلحات رسمه كتب هذا المصحف الكريم. This is not Quran, this is a mushaf. This is number one. It is just pages according to. Let's see what according to mean. Read with me carefully, please. According to وضبط على ما يوافق رواية حفص. Do you see it?
Yes, I see it. Yeah,
Okay. بن سليمان ابن المغيرة الأسدي الكوفي لقراءة عاصم.
Okay.
Okay, so why you are saying to me that you have the book of the Sahaba? You have recitation of Asim, recitation of Hafs, and Hafs was exist more than 250 years after Muhammad.
So you are saying that the Quran was not preserved. That's
I
what you're
am
trying
not
to-
saying it. It says that in front of you. This is according to recitation, not a book. You don't have a book of even Hafs, which came more than 200 years after Muhammad. You don't have his book. And guess what? Do you know who's Hafs?
Okay, say
Do you
we're
know?
gonna
Do you
first.
know who's Hafs? Hafs accused by Muslim to be a thief and a fraud. Do you know that?
Go ahead.
You can go right now. Type in Google. Hafs was a fraud. Hafs was a thief. Hafs was a liar. The hadith of Hafs is rejected. Why? Because he's a liar. So how a guy who is accused to be a thief by Muslims, not by me, a guy who create hadith, يضع الحديث, a guy who fabricate hadith, how a guy like this you can carry the Quran from him? And not only that, guess what? He himself, he learned the Quran from who? From Asim. Do you know who's Asim?
Go ahead.
I guess you have no idea. Asim is his stepfather. The stepfather of Hafs is the same as Hafs. Both of them, they are a scam and accused by Muslims, all scholars, that they are scammers. So you don't have a Quran, you have a Hafs, a scammer book. Actually, even him himself, he don't have his book. You say that this is according recitation of Hafs, the same Al-Bukhari. There's no book Al-Bukhari. Until now, Muslims don't have a book of Al-Bukhari. Do you know that?
We don't have the book of Al-Bukhari?
No, you don't. The book of Al-Bukhari, you have books claiming that this is a copy of the copy of the copy of the Bukhari, but nobody have Al-Bukhari and nobody have Sahih Muslim. Nobody.
Okay.
So your Quran is based in a thief, based on a fraud. He and his father, who came more than 200 years after Muhammad. So how you say to me the Quran was carried by blah blah blah? He said the preserved. What preserved?
The Quran was written by Uthman al-Ghazali. Okay.
My friend, where is
The
Uthman?
Quran-
Here we
the
go.
Quranic
Look how many names.
citations, the
Look how many.
Quranic-
Look, my friend. Do you have? Okay, you just said written by Uthman. Do you have the book of Uthman?
This is the book of the Uthman Quran.
No,
He
this
wrote the
is it says in the front of you. You read Arabic. You claim you read Arabic, right? Riwayah too. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see riwayah.
Okay, so if
but
you have
cannot-
riwayah to Hafs, you don't. If you have
this is
Uthman,
not the
listen.
only- This is
This-
not the only page that you will judge the whole Quran.
This is the whole Quran. This is the beginning of the Quran. They are telling you this is according to who. So from the beginning it says this is according to the riwayah, not according to Uthman. If you have the book of Uthman, you do not need Hafs. Listen. If you have the book of Uthman, who need Hafs? Nobody. Correct?
Okay, go.
Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, if you have the original, let us say you have my book Christian Prince, then you do not need to say that somebody this is according to Christian Prince. We have the book of Christian Prince. Who need the according to? Nobody. But because you don't have any of those books, then you have to go by according to, and this is why we see here according to Hafs ibn Sulaiman ibn Mughira, according to Asim, according to Abdul Rahman of Abdullah, according to etc., according to the Prophet. So all this according starting from who? From Hafs, and Hafs is a fraud.
Hafs is not a fraud.
Okay.
The thing is,
Okay, in the front. Okay, hold on. In the front, in the front of everybody.
You are
Okay, my friend.
misunderstanding.
Listen. If I show you your Muslim website saying that Hafs is a fraud, what you would do?
Don't you? Listen. I don't follow Muslim websites online.
No. Muslim scholars. Muslim scholars.
Muslim websites or Muslim scholars. Okay, which scholars are you talking about right now?
Scholars. All kind of names. What do you want? Who care? I mean, what kind of scholars? Who care?
Okay, bring Mufti Muhammad Shafi.
Who this guy Mufti Shafi? We are talking about scholars. What Shafi? Say hi to Shafi. How Shafi is doing? Read with me. All those are real scholars, not Shafiq, not Shafiq. قال عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله عن متروك الحديث، وقال عمر عن محمد بن شعيب الصابوني عن حنبل بن إسحاق عن أحمد بن حنبل قال عثمان etc. عن حنبل بن إسحاق عن أحمد بن حنبل. They are quoting for you all those kind of names, and they are saying what? That his hadith is matruk. Read carefully with me, and then he says قال أبو قدامة وعثمان بن سعيد الدرمي عن يحيى بن معين ليس بالثقة is not trustworthy. وقال علي ابن المديني ضعيف الحديث وتركته على عمد. He is a person who we cannot trust him. Then he continue وقد فرغ منه الدهر, he is a liar. وقال البخاري تركوه, all hadith is متروك, that's it, we throw it. وقال مسلم متروك صحيح مسلم. وقال النسائي ليس بثقة, النسائي he said is not trustworthy. And then he says وقال في موضع آخر متروك. وقال صالح بن محمد البغدادي لا يكتب حديثه وأحاديثه كلها مناكير, all of it is a lie, all of it. And then let us continue, let us quote more. Hold on, we are not done. Okay, here we go. وقال أبو أحمد بن عدي عن الساجي عن أحمد بن محمد البغدادي عن يحيى بن معين كان حفص بن سليمان وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان etc. وكان كذابا. Do you see it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you Muslims saying he's a liar, he's a fraud, and let me show you more. This is not only, we are not done. I just searched in Google, just like a random search, and we got, there's tons of reference speaking about how stupid this man is. Read with me. Look at this reference. This is from Al-Bukhari التاريخ الكبير, variant number 2. Al-Bukhari التاريخ الصغير, variant number 2, page number 233. سكتوا عنه ومنكر الحديث. Read with me carefully. This is Al-Bukhari الضعفاء الصغير, رقم الصفحة 35. This is your Muslim website, not my website. I'm just reading what they have there. حفص بن سليمان بن الأسد أبو عمر عن علقمة عن وقال أحمد بن حنبل. You know who's that, right? This is not a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. He said قال يحيى أخبرني شعبة قال أخذ مني حفص بن سليمان كتابا فلم يرده. قال وكان يأخذ الكتب الناس فينسخها. He is a thief. He copied the books of people and he write it and he says this is my book.
So the thing is,
listen. الألباني ضعيف سنن الترمذي. He says, read carefully, and ضعيف جدا. All what he says, he is a he says ويضعف الحديث. الألباني, all of those references in front of you. So سمعت أبي يقول حفص بن سليمان يعني أبو عمر القارئ متروك الحديث. His hadith is thrown in the garbage. Why? Because he's a liar. Read, continue. All of this is your Islamic website, Islamic reference. So you are taking the Quran from a thief, literally accused to be a thief. So
we're not taking it from him. We took it from Osman radiallahu anhu.
My friend,
okay.
We are talking about no, we are talking about the Quran you have today. You have it from Hafs.
The Quran that we have today is from Osman.
No, you don't have the book of Osman. You have what Hafs recite to you.
Not Hafs recited to us. It's Muhammad recited to the Sahaba and the Sahaba.
Do you have the book? No, you have no. This is according. I showed you the image. This is according to the recitation of Hafs, and not only that, not only Hafs is a thief, even Asim.
You know Hajjaj bin Yusuf, right?
Come on, just go. Let some Muslim trying to call me. Let's see this other guy. He's dying to call me. Hold on. Let me see this Abdul. He's trying to call. Answer Abdul. Yes, Abdul.
Hello.
Mute YouTube. Are you a Muslim? Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say when I say to us about our topic?
I had a question for you.
You have a question?
Yes.
Sound very interesting. I have an answer.
You do?
Yes. Did you take hashish today?
Maybe.
Okay, well, you do not need to take hashish, my friend. Just read Quran.
Can we just...
Okay, just go. I have no time for kids. Next. Who is next? So all the Quran they have today, they have from a scam, a fraud, a thief, a liar. They don't have Quran. We have Ibrahim. Let us see what this guy want to say. Hey, I am an ex-Muslim and I want to explain the reason to my friends why I left. Okay, no problem. We'll give you a time to talk. Let us see this Abdul again.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Abdul.
So when you are going to call your sheikh to call me again, he promised me he will answer my questions. Until now we are waiting. Do you think it's time to call him?
Bro, Christian Prince, that was me. I was not my sheikh. If you listen to the voice, that was me. I was faking it.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
That was me, okay? I was
No.
faking it.
It is him.
Wallahi. That was me.
No, wallahi,
You-
wallahi, yeah, wallahi.
You want to
Yeah,
change my voice?
you are ashamed of your sheikh now?
Yeah. How are you doing, brother?
Hmm.
How's everything?
Yeah. I know. Well, you know,
Everything-
but even if you do that, even if you did that as you claim, that's mean you Muslims are a bunch of liars.
We're not liars, bro. The thing is, listen,
No. You say you are.
thing is,
No.
listen.
No, we can.
I
No, it is your sheikh, and you can try. You can try to do better. And now, when he is going to call me back?
That was me. I called you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
You are ashamed of your sheikh. This is the whole story. People, they can go listen to the voice there and the voice here. They will notice that this is not your voice. Stop lying. But because their sheikh was humiliated trying to save his ass and his reputation. Who's next? Who have the courage and the knowledge to debate a Christian prince? We are live on air. Who is a Muslim? He have the courage and the knowledge. Let us see here. And Abdul? As you see, Islam is a very stupid cult. It's very easy to destroy. The problem is, if you don't have knowledge, they can play games with you. And the other problem is that Islam is based on the Arabic language. And because most of you don't speak Arabic, so they try to fool you. But it doesn't work. Always there is people who speak the language and they are willing to get them busted. So, who is a Muslim would like to call me? You can bring me your sheikh. Bring me your Zakir Naik. Bring me whoever you wish. None of you can answer any question. Even your questions itself is a disaster to Islam. Christian Prince, do you love Muslims? My friend, we love all people. This is why we have a duty to save them as a Christians, not only Muslims, Hindus, atheists, everybody. The Messiah, he says, love your enemy. So we don't hate the Muslims. We will never hate them. This is not, you see, when you reject false cult, it doesn't mean you hate those people. You hate the lies, you know, people they come with. All right. So do we have any Muslim who would like to call? Okay. We will take temporarily a call from non-Muslims. Let us see. Any Abdul? Mayday, Mayday. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
It's embarrassing because I'm French and my English is not really good.
Don't worry, I speak French very well. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Bah, en fait, voilà, je me demande.
Sorry, this is the only word I know in French, so we have to switch to English now.
Okay, sorry. Well, I was wondering why Solomon had special powers in the Quran. I know, I can understand, Muhammad gave him himself special powers because he is a prophet and he wants to give himself special powers, but why give someone else special powers? Was he a fan of...
No. The reason is Muhammad, he was living between the Jews. And the Jews, they have a lot of fiction stories about their previous kings. And Muhammad, he liked those stories, and always he had to fill up his book. He had to put something in his book. So he heard those stories from the Jews. Simply, he thought that those are true stories. As long as the Jews believe in them, so they must be true. So suddenly, we have a book. It's called the Quran. Have a flying carpet. Have a guy who is a king. He have a chicken who work in his army. He have a genie who built for him palaces. He have a ring, and he have a and the shaitan to take the ring from his wife when he go to the bathroom, and then he have sex with all the wives, and the wives do notice that shaitan now is doing better a lot in boom boom. So this is how they notice that this can't be Sulaiman. So Muhammad is an idiot of the village. He take whatever people say around him, and he claimed that this is coming from his God. All right, it's not about he's a fan. He needs to put something in his book. He have a book, it's empty. I have to make a book. The Christian have a book. The Jews have a book. Everybody have a book. I need to put there something. So let us go. Okay, Sulaiman, they say Sulaiman have a flying carpet. Okay, here we go. Sulaiman have a flying carpet. Did I answer you?
Okay. So I was really wondering, because I was wondering if maybe Muhammad was 3 or 4 persons, 4 people. One was a sex addict, one was a fan of Sulaiman, and the third one was maybe a woman, which would explain the whole having eyeliner and dressing in woman clothes.
Yeah, he have a very weird habit. He put eyeliner 3 times a day. And he pissed like women, and he dressed women clothes, and he claimed that Allah, he never sent him Quran unless he dressed his wife Aisha clothes. So obviously, and he kissed men down their belly. Now you speak Arabic. There is a book of mine in French. French. Do you know about it?
Not really well. I see the books when you do the intro, but I never saw it in the bookstore. Maybe I didn't really check where it could be. But,
well, this book is a translation of my book, and it's written wonderfully by a very professional person. Actually, those who they did read the book, they told me that the person who translated the book, he did even better job than the author himself in the translation, because the language is really perfect. So I advise you to get my book, which is you see in the screen, Le Secret du Prophète Arabe. All right.
Okay.
So it's a wonderful book actually, and now it is in Amazon for a very cheap price. Amazon controlling the price, so they put it in a very cheap price. The book deserves a lot more price. I don't know why they put it down. But tell your friends about it and let them read and learn. It's a treasure of information. Right.
Okay, well, in my family, well, they are atheists, non-religious. My father never taught us any religion. He left us choose. And I have no idea what religion to choose, apart from Islam, because from what you say, it's fake and sexist. And I am a woman, so I have no reason to want to convert to that.
No, I'm not saying to you, if you read my books, nobody will convert to that anyway. If you read my books, you will run away from this religion. So this is not the purpose of my book. My book here give you a lot of reference and arm you with a lot of knowledge in case you want to debate somebody, you want to teach somebody, you want to show some